guys, it's Wendy Stewart with Wendy in the Cloud, and today we are here at the Home Brew Store where you can bottle up your own wine and beer. I am so foreign and new to this concept. They are actually our neighbors in the same building where we have our St. Cloud Property Pros office, and I thought this was an amazing thing to feature on Wendy in the Cloud. So come on inside, let's meet Jim and Marla, the owners. They have some clients here for us today that are bottling up wine. They're going to show us the process and, you know, get you involved. So let's come on in and meet them. Hey guys!
Hey, Wendy.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So this is Jim. Say hi, Jim.
Good morning.
Marla's back there.
Good morning.
And they are here with Elizabeth, who is bottling already some wine.
Correct.
So Jim, take us through the process a little bit. So, you know, if someone wants to come in and, you know, make some wine, where do they begin? What happens?
Well, the Home Brew Store, we started as a retail store for people to purchase equipment and supplies to make their own beer, wine, and ciders at home. During the process, we decided that we could do ferment on premise here, where you make it here in the store. So we do a one-on-one. So basically, you pick a wine kit from whatever kind of wine that you want to make.
Okay.
And then we assemble it, we put it together, or you put it together, and then it sits in the fermentation room. So, along the wall...
So let's see what we have here. Should we go through here and see?
You can go through there.
Yeah. So
and
I
take a look.
know Mike from Nona Title, he does an amazing, he gives a bottle of wine at his closings, and that's
Right.
kind of how I found out about you guys too, because I loved the wine. It was so good. And I don't know which one it is that he uses.
He picks the fruit wines.
The fruit wine. So you've got, and you got all kinds of wines, right?
From vineyards from all over the world.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, Chardonnays, Merlots, Cabernets.
We like wine.
All kinds of wine. Each of the wine kits makes 30 bottles of wine.
30 bottles.
So it's like, if you want to make wine, you might as well make wine.
Right. So 30 bottles. Wow.
Right.
It's a lot of wine, Jim.
So, just for ease, I have a kit on the counter.
Let's do it.
I'd just like to show you what's in the box.
I would love to see that.
And
Let's do it.
briefly talk you through
what happens.
getting the kit in the fermenter.
Okay.
So here's a wine kit that we picked. This is just a black cherry. So open the box. This is the flavor pack. This goes in about halfway through. Then you have...
It's like what do you call it? Like a Lunchable for adults. It's like a Lunchable for adults with wine.
Oh, we're just a hobby store for adults.
Yeah.
This is a science project for adults.
Yes, I love it. This is awesome.
And then here's your bag of grape juice, because for a wine to be a wine, it has to be made from grape juice.
Oh,
So
wow.
this goes in the fermenting bucket. And then you top it up with water because it's concentrated. And then there are some things that you add. Bentonite, which is... it acts like a filter, because these wines are designed to be done at home where you do not have to filter them. And of course your yeast is in here to ferment. So all this goes in. It takes about 20 minutes to put it all together.
You see this? This is like a big Capri Sun. This is like a big adult Capri Sun, right? Oh my gosh, who knew that was in there?
And so once it goes in the fermenter, then it goes back in our
Okay,
little
take us
fermentation
through. So
area.
let's see what happens once we do that. And they're bottling
We'll catch them on
ever
the way.
so gracefully. They're laughing and
We'll
bottling.
catch them on the way.
This is
We're
the best
gonna
part.
catch them on the way out.
So here's some.
So these are.
So this is the fermenter.
That's the fermenter.
Right. So it stays in here for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Then you have to come back, and then you transfer it into one of the glass carboys.
So these belong to your customers. These are all customer wines that they're fermented. They come in every.
Well, day one to put it in the fermenter.
Uh-huh.
Then the next time they come in is 2 weeks later,
Okay.
and you transfer it to get it off the
So
sediment.
this is a lot of work.
It's not work.
It's fun work, right?
Sure.
Because the reward is great at the end. You've made
Exactly.
your own wine.
And then it sits another 2 weeks, and then you come in and we filter it, because I have to move it around. And you can see some of the sediment in the bottom.
Yeah.
But then you can take some that have been filtered and there's no sediment.
Oh,
Completely
yes.
clear.
I see that. I see the difference.
Okay.
Yep. How neat. Okay.
And so
and
this
then
one's ready to bottle.
that's
Just
ready
waiting
to
for the
bottle.
customer to come in and
So
bottle
what's the time? What's the time frame from?
About 4 weeks.
About 4 weeks.
Right. You can't make it today and drink it tomorrow.
Right.
It has to ferment.
It has to ferment. Okay.
And then it goes through the filter.
Okay.
And then you see the bottling.
And now they're bottling.
Right.
And look at how pretty that is. Look at that. So you've been at it now. You're on your week 4. You're excited because you're going to take home all this wine.
And it takes all the guesswork out of making your own wine because they walk you through the steps one by one, and you come in, and every week is different. That they have you come in it's about every 2 weeks you stop in, make the wine. But it's really nice because you're not afraid to make your own homemade wine, and then you can put your own personalized labels on it, and you can use the herbs and things like that they have here.
Oh, look at her label.
Yeah. So labels can be for your businesses, anything you'd like it to be, you can personalize it, and it's so nice because when someone receives a bottle of wine with your information on it, it's like a gift that gives to them, and then you're sharing your information as well. I use the herbs, in fact, in my soaps, and I use the wine in my soap.
That's right, Elizabeth. You make soaps with the beer.
Correct.
Beer. Let's talk about the beer, right? We have
Definitely
beer and
talk
wine,
about
but
beer.
Elizabeth, I saw your soap up front, and this is the only store where people can get Elizabeth.
Right.
Yes.
The beer soap and the wine soap is definitely made with wine and beer from here.
That's awesome.
So Jim showed me all the herbs and taught me how to incorporate them into my soap, and it's been wonderful. People just love it. The scent is amazing with the with the
bathing in
different
wine.
Yeah.
Dream come true.
That's right. Dream come true. Not bad.
Do you want to show us?
The
beer. Let's see the beer while the ladies are bottling.
Next to the wines, these are the beer ingredient kits. They're considered what we call partial mash. There are some extracts and some grains in there. They usually take about 3 hours to make. You can make them here in the store as well, but making a beer requires an appointment.
Okay.
Where making a wine does not require an appointment.
Okay.
Then we make the beer. It goes back to the fermentation area. It ferments for 1 week. Then you come back, transfer it. It sits another week. Then you bottle it and take it home. And it carbonates naturally in the bottle. That's some magic science, chemistry, part of the hobby.
Yeah.
And then for a lot of the people that make their beer at home, they will send us their recipe with what different types of barley grains and different hops that they want, and we'll assemble it for them, and they'll come pick it up and go home and make their beer.
Neat.
And we have old soda kegs, which are 5 gallons, that some people can put their beer in it and put it in their kegerator and have draft beer whenever they feel like it that they made.
Wow.
And in here, this is what we refer to as our grain room.
Okay.
The different barley grains for making beer.
So it's not cereal up there.
It's not cereal.
Wow.
And
so there's a lot of different, there's a variety.
Right.
It's a variety that people can choose from.
Just, this is a caramel malt. You can smell that.
I like that.
So,
I like that. So tell us, Jim, what are your hours of operation?
We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 6.
Okay.
Saturday, 10 to 3.
Awesome. And where are you located?
We're at 147 East 13th Street.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add that people might not know that they should know about you guys?
Well, you mentioned the soaps.
Yeah.
We also have local honey.
Yes, you do.
And we started carrying the honey for people who wanted to make mead.
Oh.
Which is
I've had
fermented
that.
honey. It's
yes.
like a honey wine.
Yeah, I've had that.
And
it's really
then,
good.
So we carry local honey and some in 1 pound containers. Some people put it in their beer or their wine.
Awesome. Awesome.
And
so a little bit of everything, right?
T-shirts.
And T-shirts and wine and beer and all the rest. So, thank you so much.
All the wines are low sulfite. They're not sulfite free, but they're low sulfite because these wines are in your possession rather than on a store
Right.
shelf or something like that. And the beers are completely all natural because the hops are the only preservative in the beers.
Well, I love it. I think it's a genius concept. I think everyone should come and bottle their own wine, have fun. I mean, it's a fun, neat thing to do, you know, as a couple or in a group of friends, or, you know, something different to do. If you're looking for something different to do and, you know, like wine and beer, check them out. Check them out. And thank you so much. I appreciate you letting us do this. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys next week for another Wendy in the Cloud. Bye. Hey guys, it's Wendy Stewart with Wendy in the Cloud. I am inviting you guys to please share the Wendy in the Cloud videos and suggest some locally owned and operated businesses. There's so many that I know I haven't hit yet that I am trying to get to, but we are planning out for the next few months. So send your recommendations. We would love to hear from you. And I'm not just staying in the cloud. Wendy does leave the cloud. I'm going to start venturing off to other cities and areas, so please make sure you send your recommendations. I would love to hear from you and love to hear what businesses you can recommend and suggest. So share, like, click, and that would make me a happy camper. Thank you guys. Have a great day.